looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Now Powell. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. It's Brown with the drive. And finished off by Brown.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now here's Brunson. After Taurean Prince's miss. To the inside. Kleba. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Kleba's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. Pass to Powell. And stolen by Russell. Gets it off. D'Angelo Russell getting it done for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game will look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
Another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Beasley.
And that one is good by Beasley.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Back to Brunson. Down low. A second chance effort. Kleba, no good.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Outside, Russell. Back to Beasley. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Timberwolves substitution.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Over to the left wing. Back to Kleba. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Jaden McDaniel.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. To the paint. Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Another shot. He lays it in. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
We've seen a lot of workload adjustments for the top players in the past few years, Clark, especially when it's this early in the season.
Yeah, and that's probably a smart thing to do, Kevin. I really wish the league would cut back on the number of games, period. I know that's toothpaste that's already out of the tube, but I really believe if you cut 10, 12 games off the regular season, it would be great for everybody. Can't do it. It is a long season, so whenever you can massage minutes of your top players, I think that's a good thing. Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Doncic outside. Inside. A shake. And he sinks the layup.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Layman. Back to Edwards. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. He gets that one. Towns has got 10.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. That fella's got some big feet, too.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Over in the corner, McDaniels knocks it loose. Doncic with the steal.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession.
Here's Doncic. He's got 9.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
The kick out to Brown. Here's Finney-Smith. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action after this word. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Outside, Russell. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Out to Edwards. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Connects from 3-point range. Towns has got the first points of the second half here for the Timberwolves.
And Towns not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Russell from long range. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Here's Hardaway. Makes it off the glass. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
3 points.
Russell's got 11.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the Mavericks call time here. Karl-Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Now into the
He's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Here's Brunson. Good on the 13-footer.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Russell with the 3. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Brunson. And there's the drive.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Russell. 14 points for him. Prince outside. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Russell with a wide open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
For 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Back to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. To the left wing. Pass to Beverly. Here is Russell. Jacks up a 3.
In the third.
Rebounded by Hardaway. Now Powell. Puts up a 3. That one's not going to go. Now Prince. Guarded by Powell. And here's Reed. Back to Beverly. The 3. Powell pulls it in.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Prince with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 14. Russell left side. With the fadeaway. The shot that time not on target.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Now here's Hardaway. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Vanderbilt with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Hardaway with the steal. Kleber inside. Here's Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Russell from long range. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Powell. Reed with the block. Russell from long range. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Timberwolves on and as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Now at the line for your
and let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
Dallas on defense. 15-point game. Back to Beverly. Timberwolves passing it around. And at the top of the key, Towns. Picked off in midair.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Yeah, I like the feel Neely Keener showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available.
Edwards looking it over. And Edwards with the stop.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Doncic lays it up off the glass.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Left side, Edwards. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Down into the lineup for your back.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Up top, Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith. Six to shoot. Back to Doncic. The 17-footer. Here's Kleba. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at him.
Here's a Kogi. They grab their own miss. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. There's Towns. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota making a switch.
To the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Doncic. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Wasted no time on that one. Russell's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
Second team foul.
Here's Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Three-pointer. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Pass to Finney Smith. Driving inside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. So it's Minnesota now. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Timberwolves.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for D'Angelo Russell.
there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Pass to Reed. It's stolen by Marjanovic.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Second team foul. Timberwolves substitution. Dallas foul. Dwight Powell. That's his second personal
He hits
foul.
the first one, and that makes it a
foul.
7-point lead.
You know, D'Angelo Russell, to his credit, made the most of the move to Brooklyn. You know, he was dumped by the Lakers in 2017 in a trade to create cap space and ended up being selected to his first All-Star game in 19.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 8.
Timberwolves
8
substitution.
seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And a deep three from Doncic. Can't connect.